Have you ever felt like you're being watched, not by someone in the room, but by something closer? Today, we're rediving deep into a story that will make you think twice before you ever look in a mirror again. It all started in a quiet suburban home, with a family just like any other. But they had a guest, an antique mirror, beautiful and ornate, that they'd picked up at a flea market. It seemed like a steal, a perfect addition to their hallway. They had no idea it would become the centerpiece of a living nightmare. The first few days were normal, but then strange things began to happen. Objects would move on their own. Whispers would echo through the empty house at night. The family dog would bark and growl at the mirror, refusing to go near it. The parents brushed it off as their imagination, the house settling, maybe even a draft. But their teenage daughter, Sarah, knew something was wrong. She felt a cold presence whenever she passed the mirror, a feeling of being scrutinized, judged. She started noticing things in the reflection that weren't there in the room. A shadow darting in the corner of her eye, a fleeting glimpse of a face that wasn't hers. She tried to tell her parents, but they dismissed her fears as teenage angst. Desperate for proof, Sarah decided to set up a small camera, positioning it to record the mirror while everyone was asleep. She wanted to show her parents they were wrong, that she wasn't just imagining things. She hit record, went to bed, and hoped the morning would bring answers. What she found on that recording the next day was more terrifying than anything she could have ever imagined. It wasn't just a shadow or a trick of the light. It was something else entirely, something ancient and malevolent, staring back from the other side of the glass. The camera captured it all. The footage showed the girl staring into the mirror. At first, nothing. Then two glowing eyes opened. Behind her reflection, she turned around, but there was no one there. The mirror started to move, breathing, almost alive. When police arrived the next day, the mirror was gone. Only the camera was left, still recording, with her reflection smiling inside it. This is just one of many documented cases of haunted objects that seem to carry a consciousness of their own. From cursed paintings to possessed dolls. The idea that inanimate objects can harbor spirits or entities has fascinated and terrified people for centuries. But is it just folklore, or is there something more to these chilling tales? We've managed to acquire the original, unedited footage from that night. If you think you're brave enough to see what really happened, the full story is waiting for you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more unexplained mysteries.